destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia. Destruction is not beautiful. It's a global scale violence. We lost the beginning, and there seems to be no end. It's a modern dystopia.
Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Monday. It is way too warm in the UK, and I suspect it's warmer elsewhere. But, as noted in the stream title, we are going to be working somewhere cooler. At least I hope I got it in this. It's Monday. Yeah. Is it safe to start drinking yet? This week, I have a feeling, is going to result in me becoming an alcoholic. However, we are still at the Frozen Archives. I should say, however, welcome and greetings to Frauke and Shadow Sky and McScrewgun and Blast and anybody else who may be lurking. You're an aquaholic. Yeah, I have been getting through lots of liquids. Also, a couple of things have changed, and some in the last 30 seconds. Whoops. I logged in to find that I have new friends, so I immediately stuck them on leads. I wasn't expecting to find these guys. They were literally sat. So I should probably explain the other half of all of this. Over the weekend, I decided to get rid of the murder snow that we fell into on Friday. Hey, True Purple. And it turns out there was a lot of murder snow. An awful lot of murder snow. And I'm not even sure that's all of it, because I'm fairly sure this lot is murder snow. Just looking at it. Certainly this is. So there's more to clear out. But I logged in to find just here were two foxes. So I immediately reached into my convenient shulker box and grabbed a couple of leads, and now we have new friends. Good time zones, Raven. So, yay, new friends. Aren't they adorable? They are staying with me. I want those as friends. I've not that I think that's the first time I've seen the white foxes in this world. No. Why did I do that? They are very super cute. In other news, I appear to have the volume turned all the way down. That's better. In other news, I have acquired some materials. We have a chest of blackstone. We have a chest of cobbled deep slate and basalt. And we have a chest of the top 2 layers of the first room of the first trial chamber that we went into. Quite literally, that's the ceiling. 2 layers of the ceiling of one chamber of a trial chamber. How much tough? Normally you can't find tough in ridiculous quantities. It's nice to know that now you can. And there is one other thing that I did over the weekend. The path here. If we come out through this exit, we can follow it. There are sections that do not exist yet, but this doggo is protecting this section of path, which mysteriously the hillside has vanished from, but which leads now down this direction through a complete lack of trees, and down all the way down to sea level, which I'm fairly sure is here. Although I'm not sure because we've got this. So I may still be no. That's apparently no. This is sea level. Okay. Minecraft, how we love thee. Follow the yellow dirt road. Yep. Well, I needed something that would resist snow. But the idea is this gives us the beginnings of working out where the heck everything is going to go by way of integrating this into the landscape. This ravine is going to be a problem. About to drive, be back as soon as you get home. Hello, Pixie. And hey, Tor. And hey, CB. Yes, with those unfortunate circumstances happen to be that it is danged warm. Right, so my intention was going to be to continue, but I've had a thunk, and it's got absolutely nothing to do with the fact that we now have foxes. Aren't they adorable? Oh, you can guarantee I'm going to get thoroughly distracted by foxes. What I would like to do is start shaping this out a bit more, because I think I would like to actually get a better idea of... I was about to say, I'd like to get a better idea of goat. What this is going to look like. Sorry, I got distracted by the goat wandering up and down the hillside as well. Good on the warm front, because of blinds and stuff keeping out the cruel daystar. Unfortunate stuff. Monday and work. Yeah, I've had to deal with those as well. Any and all variations of no where Monday is concerned are still active. But I made a grave tactical error. Yep. I don't have a stone cutter. Oh well. Fortunately, deep slate brick is craftable directly. That might come back to bite me at a future point. In the interim, let's get back up here a bit. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to need to be taller. I also have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to get attacked by a goat at some point. So we'll have to keep an eye on those guys. However, I do have a train of thought. It's missing, presumed broken. I would like to have some of those. And some of these. Don't have a stone cutter. No, I think we're perfectly safe. The scope creep might involve. Right. I should explain some trains of thought that happened over the weekend that are actually as a result of scope creep. So, having seen this entire area, this is going to be one of those days where I have a brain, but it's probably in utter squirrel mode. Having seen the result of removing all of the murder snow, and boy was there a lot of it, this made me think that my original plans of turning this into a footpath leading up to an entrance into the... Oh, it's snowing. That's going to make life fun. Yes, frozen riverbed. Tor is now farther ahead than I am. I am thinking frozen riverbed, with this being a frozen waterfall, and I'm thinking turn all of this area into a hidden lake inside the mountain with a glass ceiling over the top of it, so that we can go with the concept of this mountain effectively being a giant igloo. Because, of course, the way that igloos work is you enter through an entrance that is lower than your normal level, and then all the heat can't escape. So this feels like a perfectly good entrance below normal level. So all the heat in here could be kept in, and you could have a nice, warm area. And I realised that I kind of showed that while in cam account version rather than third person. Yes. Excuse me while I take a quick nap. I'll say that one again. This entrance over a river, you could have a frozen waterfall here, but behind the frozen waterfall we could have a not frozen river, lake, whatever, that actually was being kept warm by the virtue of being inside, effectively a mountain being used as an igloo. And then we can have the library chambers embedded into the hillside inside here. That is a small amount of scope creep from what I had been planning, which was just to turn this into a nice footpath. Because that's also going to require me to make a frozen river. Yes, I'm going to make my own frozen river. And in all indications that I am not suffering from large amounts of scope creep, and therefore not me, are probably wrong. Is regular ice see-through? In small quantities, yes. The thicker you get, the... that sounds wrong. The answer is yes, however. If you look here, for example, this is regular ice, and you can just about see what's going on below it. It's easier when it's melted. So I may have to put in a couple of layers of ice. Where's my fireworks? There they are. I need to get back up there. Or we might just have ice and so forth. Why would it all? Make it look like the library is... Yep. Yeah. That may be a possible direction as well. The concepts are TBD. As I say, I'm thinking of making this section normal. I'm thinking of excavating and stealing all of this ice and turning this into a non-frozen. Back to playing with shapes. Hello, Exapol. Welcome in. You find me currently having as yet managed to achieve nothing other than making friends with a pair of foxes. Making friends with foxes, however, is a good start for the day, I think. Yeah. Right. There was a train of thought. It didn't go choo-choo. It wasn't trying to figure out what it was going to do. And anything that I have done, I have not quite compared. Righty. So I'm trying very... Where's the midpoint? Here's the midpoint. So I'm having a look at the concept of what I want to do here, which is possibly something along these lines. I was having a look through my archives of things that look nice. Always a bad start. Very bad start. I have an archive of things that look nice. This may result in me pondering a concept of what I want to do. Is it easier to work down or up? Yeah, let's work down. Why break from the habit of a lifetime? Let's start at the top and work downwards. Probably should have actually put that scaffolding in a bit lower. But my thinking is, if I can get the basic shape for some of this sorted out, we can start using this to work out what some of the other... Well, that's not helpful. There. Other areas of the building need to be sized at. Because that's... This is the biggest problem. Working out how big this needs to be. Needs to be key. Yeah. Those are words. I did not break that. Apparently Minecraft thinks I broke my scaffolding when I didn't. Right. What did I do? Two? Two feels good. And let's briefly put this in. And let's go with... Yeah, let's do that. So that might be too high. Ooh, yeah, that's probably going to be way too big. Let's check, but I have a feeling if I were to then do the same here, and not convinced that this might be wrong. Oh yes, this is wrong. Um, actually, so if we were to do that as, if I swap over to the cam, that might actually not be bad. But how does that line up if I do the sections coming in from the sides, though? Because I think that might be the problem. If I do this as is... Yeah, let's see what happens. So let's see, it's not going to... It's not going to be possible to do exactly the same shape because half slabs don't exist. Because... What is that on? Oh, there is a stone block there. I was like, wait, what's supporting this piece of scaffolding? That would be the stone block that's underneath its guts. Accurate and entirely unhelpful. I wonder if we can do this. Oop, and then we would need this. See, if we were to then follow this one as a design and size, that would put us... Yeah, that's not going to work. I may need to shorten this by 1. Oh, increase. Yeah. Alright, before we take those out, let's put those in so that we can take out the ones above without having to actually fight to... You know what? I don't have any murder snow around. I'm putting back on my boots of safety from a high height. That was nearly very painful. And the yes. The No Drama Safety Llama is already upset at me after the weekend, where I was flying back from here to to IKEA to pick up materials, and midway back I fell out of the sky because my Elytra had ran out of durability. And it might have been a high enough drop that I popped a party popper. So there's an extra incident in the No Drama Safety Llama's health and safety logs for non-fatal errors due to Scotsman's stupidity. Notably, my failure to maintain and do upkeep on my safety equipment. Whoops. Right, so if we do that, then this one would be here. That's nicer. That works. And if we're going with the same pattern, I would have a doohickey here to allow me to place that there. Ooh, that might... Whoops. Hello, Nuska. Thank you for the 20 stream streak, and have a good day. I hope the father-in-law visit goes well. And I'm already out of stairs, so let's make a few more. Hello, adorable ones. And we have a doublade. A doublade? Do-blade? Doublade? The do-blade. Right, so that would be here. Then, let's see. You wouldn't, because you would be here. You wouldn't, and you wouldn't, because that would be here. Double blade. Is that a bird with a pair of blades as wings? Hello, Bo. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Or for anyone else who's just ghostly blades. It's definitely not going to murder you in your sleep, then. No, just a pair of swords. Okay. Today on things that are gonna... Woohoo! I caught it. Which way around are we going? This way. Of course it's rigged. How else would I catch anything? I'm not sure that there is any way in which I would catch anything if it wasn't rigged. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm looking for that block and that block. That block and that block. Since we can't have half slabs. No, by going to X-Men, entries will only murder you if you try to sword fight. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, yeah, bet. Wait, what? And so this one and that one. Actually, let's get back this dirt. Hello, Cyber. Ah, no. Well, I'm terribly sorry, Screwy. Now you can hear me. Ow. Place here so that I can place here and take that out and watch it fall to the floor. Hello, Ritsu. Let's cause large amounts of scaffolding to go everywhere. Just so that we can have a look at this and see if this is actually coming out the way I'm hoping. Yeah. Did I catch all of that? Nope, there's some still all over the hillside. The hills are alive with the sounds of scaffolding. Not all of it. Nope, still some. Right. Let's have a look at... Ooh. That's gonna be nice as a design. I reckon that that's the beginnings of a good design. I just have one problem. Well, maybe not. I think the top of the building is now too close to the top of that. So we're going to have to put a significant height above this of... And by significant, I mean probably 3 or 4 blocks. But this is why I wanted to work this out, because I think it's going to cause me to change the height of this building. I'm still certain at some point that I'm going to be attacked by a goat, but we'll work on that. What I'm thinking here is I'd like to get the circle back. 155. Dear God, Landstrad. Hey, Landstrad. Let's see. I'd like to make this feel a bit more circular now, though. And for that, I would like... Yes. Polished blackstone bricks to be involved. And I really do wish I had a... Okay, I have 9 of those. That can work. I have sticks. That's not sticks. This is how much murder snow I got into buckets before I decided to give up on it. And that lot was just this vertical section down to the end, down to basically there. Everything else, all the way down the hill, it's probably 10 times that, or maybe even 100 times that amount, I just washed away. I just could not be bothered to try and collect that much murder snow. If I need it again, I'll just stick out 1,000 cauldrons and let it snow. Right. I was thinking something. Oh, I've got some of these in my inventory. I've got a fortune pickaxe. I left way too many of my... no. Way too many of my normal materials and chests back at everywhere else. Back at Gordonstein Ward. So, of course, all of the useful machinery is back there. However, now I have a stone cutter. That's useful. Hello, Urban. Welcome in. And Screwy, I have to keep thinking. If I don't keep thinking, my brain will lock up and start to... all you'll hear is everything that I actually think about. I need to get these things some berry bushes. They are utterly adorable in this. That would be a change. How exactly? Ooh! Ow! Burn! Been so busy to the point that you can't think since Friday. What's thinking? I wonder... I'm not sure I want polished bricks, though. I wonder if I can get away with using polished. Right. I'm thinking. Yes, I know. More of the thinking. Enough with the dangerous. And 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's going to be a good... Yes. I'm just looking at this briefly here and thinking that darker polished blackstone behind the cobble will make a really, really nice colour difference. Let's make a few more of those. We could always just mix it with a little bit of wait, hold on. I've made this wider. That might be a tactical error. Because that would mean that I'm effectively doing this. Well, that might not be the worst place for it. Hail hydrate! Which in this weather is a good idea. Thank you for that. Urban. And Kibo is on a 5 stream. 5? Have you suffered from a stream reset, Kibo? And Raven is issuing a stretch. Oh, we get... And... oh! Yes! Ah. That's a good bout of popcorn. Remember to stretch more regularly, people, because if you don't, you'll end up making popcorn noises like that. I think I can safely say I am not going to... Do I want to know what you did on Sunday? Coming to Scotland on the 24th. Nice, lucky you. You might just miss... well, I was going to say you might just miss the Fringe Festival. But actually that tends to run for quite a bit longer. Glasgow is absolutely lovely. I am only slightly jealous. And by only slightly, I mean absolutely 112% jealous. Well, fine. Managed to save that one. Hang on, friends playing badminton. Turns out it was 2 PM in the 44. No! Ow! That's not a temperature. Yes, there was no splat there, Ritsu. I did manage to save myself somehow. Yeah. Dang it. I'm not getting very far with the... That sounds like a good survival tactic, Blast. Right. That might possibly... Nope, that's terrible. Okay. I don't like that, so I'll take it back out again. And I'm trying to work out what shape or what position. I think it's... Where? No, that doesn't work. Five, one... Oh, good catch, Blast. I didn't even notice that was there. Kind of feel like it should be... Look after yourself, Urban. Excuse me while I throw myself at the floor and manage to miss. That's twice with no splat. Can we make it 3 times? Can we avoid the 3rd time? I wonder if it's actually supposed to be this. Except, I wonder if it's supposed to be this, but at that block level and not that block level. That's better. Yay for flying. Yes. What state is this? 350. Okay. This is where I double check that my elytra is not going to suddenly explode on me and cause me to fall to the floor again. Not sure I'm liking this. It's not working. It's not the colour, it's the... What? Oh. I see the problem. I should actually be doing that. There we are. That's what it's supposed to look like. Minecraft and circles. Remind me again why I'm doing this. Oh yes, because I am cruel to myself. Right, let's get a few more blackstone in the polished form. You go there. You go there. There. And apparently it's dark again. Why? It gets dark in these hilly climates very quickly. Hilly climate? What the heck's a hilly climate? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You, and you. When it's falling down, it's easy to let go. Right, that's what that should look like. Oh, that's better. That's starting to look better. That's more like it. And now I think we add a layer here. Perhaps. This is where we bring this forward again. Frauke's got Archaea Blazes demented duck out there. I like it. I think if we start doing this, we could probably do... Can I get on top of that? Yes, I can. Fantastic. It's just the right amount of energy for the heat. Yep. Yep. Not going to argue with that one. I have no idea where I'm trying to place this. Is it there? Yes. So it's then that and that, I think would look good. That and that. That's not right. Have I gotten that wrong? So there phenomenal. That not one of those blocks is in the right place. They're all off by one somehow. And I'm not quite sure how. I think it might be that it should have been there's blocks everywhere. Could really do with half slabs that are vertical. But since we ain't going to get those this millennia. Oh, hey. Ah. Well, I picked up the block that I just realised I'd not picked up. I am so tempted to put a splat counter on screen for just now. Just for today. It's like, how many splats are we going to have today? Nah. Apparently the answer is many. I think that's the right place for that block to... But does that look good? Welcome to 20 past. I'm guessing the backups are running. can't see with that there. I keep half expecting to come back and find that one of you has a piece of scaffolding in its mouth. See, that's wrong as well. How am I not... what? I don't know from Rumble. Hey, Fulmers. Please ignore the gibbering wreck that is the Scotsman throwing himself at the side of the hill. I'm apparently suffering from 8 off by 1 errors. At once. I think I should actually have done this. Yeah, about that many blast. Although if you've put if you put 9 emotes there, I'm gonna find it funnier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, you've got the 8. Okay, so you didn't do an OBO in the OBOs. That, I think, might work. Right, what I would like to do at this point is show my workings a little. Like that. Off by 1 virus is not that infectious, at least symptoms aren't showing. Yeah, not all of us. But I'm not an OBO magnet. I just happen to have all of them. Right, so if we do that, then we can probably place this. So that goes there. I think. Trying desperately to work out what I'm doing and failing miserably. I think it's well, the other wrong way up, no matter what I've done. And the OBO orange. I'm patient 0. Or is it patient -1? If I do that, have I got that right? Ooh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's starting to look really good. Well, welcome back, Fixie. And we shall start the party, clearly, now that you have returned. Yes, that's nice. I think that works. So I think we should probably reproduce that onto the upper half. However, to do so, I need more deep slate cobble stairs, which is this one. And hey, this time I can actually use a stone cutter. How are things going, Pixie? Ah, they're coming to take me away. Have I heard about the game Squirrel with a Gun? Yes, I have. Not entirely sure what to make of it. Yeah, dun, dun, do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dee, yeah, dun, dun, dun. Well, completely missed my target there. But since I need to get down and take a nap. And a wild geeble. It's decided it's too late and it's a lovely day, is it? I'm finding it a bit too warm, but then I don't deal with temperatures. Going up and across and up again. I think it comes from being raised between several ice ages. I deal better with the lack of heat. And Frauke caught the geeble. Geeble? Geeble. So what I'm thinking is, it will be nice that once this shape is in place, overall, we can actually use this inner section. Where the heck am I placing this? I think I'm placing this here. So there, train of thought. This section, surrounded by the polished black stone, will work nicely for being able to place in glass, to actually have a nice stained glass effect behind the shape that we're currently assembling. And I fell off the scaffolding again. Oh, yes, exactly. For okay. But let's finish that train of thought. If we have. We've got this. I'll be able to put I'll be able to put some stained glass behind the cobble to give a glass effect behind it. But what I could also consider doing is putting stuff into these gaps in front of the black stone to give it a little bit of a more depth by way of glass, perhaps. And I don't think we're at the point where I've actually finished doing all of the depth on this shape yet. I would like to add a little bit more. I'd also like to retrieve my scaffolding, please. Including that bit. Let's see. I think... yeah. And this is where I'm going to realise that I do absolutely need to raise the roof. Because... what I want to do is put this row here. And I want to place the equivalent at the very top. Which isn't actually possible. Ah! I was holding down shift. Yeah, because if I place these here, then this row of stone gets in the way, which I think is a sure indicator that this building is too short. It's always good when your building is too short. I'm not even sure that it's 2. It's probably several more than 2. Ow. So let's see, if we do that, what we can probably then do is, I think this is where I want to go back to deep slate in colour. Yeah. But I don't want to be... No. Why do I always... Oh, I've got deep slate brick. Useful. Let's get a couple of half slabs and a couple of stairs. No. Those ones. There's a block of stone brick over there. Right, what I'm thinking here is if we put that and that here, I can probably put a half slab here, and then we can have a row of these immediately below it. And ooh, that might be nice. Yes. No. Why not, actually? Why not? If we do that... Let's grab another few. Yeah, 13. 13 feels like a bad number. I swear these foxes are trying to pick up something. Oh, I bet they're trying to pick up that block. What is it with foxes? Are foxes basically the snowy region version of what's the word I'm looking for? Of dolphins. They will generally just basically mess with anything you drop in such a way that you want to be upset at them. Pretty much. Nice to know I'm getting the right feel for them then. I think we probably want to do that, and I'm tempted to say that. So if we do the same here, I can bribe them with berries. I don't have berries with me, but I plan on bribing them at some point, yes. Hello, Elkhorn. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Or, for those who are suffering from it, welcome to Monday. I don't like that. That felt unnecessary. Or for those of us who have the week off to drive kids to college, happy Friday. Wow. Just wow. I keep forgetting that some areas are not like the UK, where driving to college is like at most 4 or 5 hours journey, as opposed to places like the US, where driving to college is a please take a week off, you'll be back sometime. Delete your existence, please. I think that might work better. And then we can just add a little bit of color texture. 10+ hour drive, dropping off in the first. Yikes! That's all of the non-fun. But then, oh yeah, it was the, I was watching the Imp and Skiz podcast from Friday with LD Shadow, no, from 2 weeks ago with LD Shadow Lady. Friday was Tango and Skiz. And they were discussing how, you know what, I'm not going to be able to land that one safely, how in the UK we just absolutely can't conceive of the concept where you go to college and you end up in a room which you're sharing with a second person. And it's like, but why? Hello, Loopy. That concept of being in a room with somebody that you didn't choose for at least a year. Hail, hydrate. It has all of the no. Thank you, Loopy. How are things, Loopy Cutie? Right, that's better. Okay. I think most of the detail I just put in is completely invisible. Battling a cold. No! It's me basically playing with designs. I think, however, I'm going to... Nah, this is a complete waste. There's no way of seeing this, and it doesn't add anything. So, let's not do that. What I will do, however, is this. And then we will add from this one just a little bit of flashiness into the corner. Wow. All the blocks all over the floor. Yeah, let's add a little bit of flashiness into the corner, which I probably can't do because the stairs are in the way. So let's take one of the stairs out and put the flashiness in. That's got it. You're bad at resting. I am so very, very surprised. I feel that a 2-hour drive past college to be able to actually drink does feel a little bit like you're probably giving yourself multiple reasons not to be able to drive again, or at least not to be able to drive home. Oh, great, I've gotten off by one error. And a stretch. Oh, and... up we go, and... Move them bones. Thank you, Ritsu. All the stretch. And do I have whatever this... I do not have an Elekid. And how are you out of Ultra Balls, Elkhorn? Crack like a glow stick. Yes, but I am not like a minion. I do not glow in the dark after it. And I do not go Bapple. I also do not count to 5 correctly. Which bit? I do not go Bapple, or I do not glow in the dark? Glowing in the dark would be really useful. Yes. Yeah, yes works. Right. I also can't count. I should have made 7, not 5. Pixeleye, welcome in. It has, but welcome back. It is always good to see you. Well, welcome to Pretties in the interests of design. I am currently attempting to work out the design of the front of a building to work out just how big the building needs to become to then be able to actually sort out the rest of the shape of all of the other buildings. Because clearly I have absolutely all the reasons for doing this correctly. Why can't you streak today? It's too hot. Oh dear. I refuse to comment on that one. Mostly because I agree. It's just too hot. Counting IRL and counting on stream are two different streaks. Two different streaks? Two different... words. Did I really just basically place that? Yeah, okay. So it's then one of those, and one of those. And then we just bring this row all the way along. Anyone who assumes that I have the ability to word is probably, yeah, speaking is easier in real life. That is starting to look really, really fancy. Let's... Ow! I don't have a full memory. I'm not even sure I have half of a memory. And, yep, that's yet another fall. Thank you, Raven. Okay. Let's get the scaffolding out of the way so that we can see what we're looking at. Okay, I like that. That feels nice. That is going in the direction I want. And the interesting thing is, it was off by 2 for the height. Of course it was. Oh, so very obviously only going to be off by 2. Right. Does it matter? 1, 2. Yeah, well, that's... I have an attention span. It's an attention span of a squirrel, but I have an attention span. Alright. So. Solo. Let's see. I think... So, we're back to tinkering with brick again now. That's beyond the edge. Whoops. However, what I do think this now means is that this block, or this column, I think needs to be one block for... no. I think actually it's in the right place. But it's in the wrong material. Also, aren't you too adorable? Right. What? So, yeah. Now we need to start thinking about taking a nap because it's getting dark again. Of course it is. It's Minecraft. It's getting dark every time I want to start thinking about something. Yeah. Banana. Banana? Banana. So stop thinking. What? There are rumours I've already done that. So the question is, which is the better material for the main colour of all of this? Is it blackstone or is it... Right, let's try with blackstone. Which I think probably should have been here. You feel it's raining all the time, mostly when it's annoying. Yeah. Elkhorn is the old one who needs to nap in the middle of the day. Well, there are well, that was interesting. That was almost exactly the right number of bricks for being able to get to the top of this. I think it's too dark. I think the question will become, what's it like when we add in the other elements of this? Whoops. Because what we are going to be doing is, and this is why I raided the ceiling of a trial chamber. Do I need one or two? I think it's one. I think, yeah, one gap is probably enough. Because my concern is, if we do it with the polished deep slate, cobbled deep slate brick, I'll get one of the right materials in a minute, the tuff is going to look almost identical. Also, the black of the deep slate... What am I stuck on? Ah, this again. Exactly the same thing I was stuck on the other side. Then loses the contrast with the other side, with the rest of the materials making up the actual... it's not really easy to tell yet, because what we really need to do is put in the second row. Oh, that second... Yeah, that's just totally lost. Have I considered deep slate tile? Not yet. But I'm looking at the... No, deep slate brick is a... Deep slate brick is a heckin' no-no. That's a heckin' no-no. Deep slate tile, however, you might have a... You might have a point. Problem is, does it become too noisy? No, tile. Give me that back. Where are we? Here. I can't remember what level we're... Nope. Wonder. Ah! Ah! Where am I? Today on the full counter. I'm forever falling off of things, trying to build them up. I really like... Yes. The deep slate variance being darker is nice. It does give you the flexibility to do things with them. I'm not convinced that... Whoops. I'm not convinced that I'm actually mining out the right bit. That's where we find more murder snow. I'm not convinced by the tile either. I think part of the problem is we're still seeing the white of the brick. White of the brick. The normal brick. Which is messing with the shading a bit. This needs to be swapped out. However, I have more of this, so let's see what it looks like if we do put in the rest. Let's take out this. Okay, now that we've got them, now we've got more of it in, that actually looks slightly better. The tile might be the right colour. No, that's the... I always go for the wrong box first. Let's take out the black stone and see what it looks like with the tile all over. Do I have a quillfish? No, I do not. That's partially why I do it, Loopy. The whole reason of having the two cameras is simply because it helps make it easier to see what's going on at times. I have been known on occasion to accidentally have the wrong camera on for a very long period of time, so that all you see is just me from the third person. Right. I think what I do need to do to help make this easier is I need to seal in the rest of the side so that it actually becomes clear what this is going to look like. Nice catch, Pixie. I'm just going to turn all of those into that. Hello, you two. Yeah, I think with the deep slate tile, it's working better. Don't need much more to seal this in, like so. Yeah. Really? No. And now I need to sleep again. Ooh. That makes a lot of difference. Closing up that edge. Oh, doesn't it just? Ooh. The one thing I'm not sure about is I don't think the tough is necessarily strong enough as the contrast. I might have to go for plan B. Which is the other reason for planning to murder a trial chamber. Because plan B is copper. An absolute smeg ton of copper. The question is, do I have copper with me? I've got it in its raw form, which is not what I'm looking for. Ooh. Train of who? I wonder. I have another option. That might possibly be more interesting. Although it might actually disappear into the mountain if I don't. Apparently that was not a complete solid block. The other side of the possibility is, what if we were to, let's recess it a little bit more. Packed ice. Packed ice works quite nicely. It does, however, disappear into the landscape a little. Except for the fact that with the double depth, it will... I don't like it. I don't like it. It was a nice thought. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Yeah. How does one make blue ice? You take packed ice and you use 9 of them to make 1 blue ice. And I'm not sure it would make a huge amount of improvement in colour. It doesn't change colour dramatically. Oh, you can't see what I'm looking at. It doesn't change colour dramatically. It's very, very, very similar. So I don't think it's ice. I don't think it's that. And I didn't bring copper with me. Talk about an oversight. How did I miss the copper? I must admit, I'm looking at it in the small amount I've got, and I'm thinking exposed. I mean, I know this is copper bulbs, but if I were to head up and show this... Nanian, welcome in and thank you for the resub. Ooh. Done. That's the right colour. That's the right colour. Resubbing was a chore. Oh dear. The worst thing is, that's also a nice... Excuse me for the... What? Jumping goat. That texture might be a bit much, but it's also pretty nice. Oh dear. The idea of using that texture as well would just be very, very, very painful. Because copper bulbs are even more expensive than anything else that I would... What about the packing crate ones rather than the bulb? Oh, yes. Seriously, don't know if you'll have access... oof. I don't have... Right. I don't have enough in hand. Right. Let's take those 3. And if we run those through a... Okay, gives me 12, and that's weathered, not... Dang it. Actually, I'm wondering if that actually might be the nice colour. One of these days I will be able to climb scaffolding without falling off of it. Today is not that day. Let's check this in the... that's weathered, not chiselled. Weathered, not exposed. Alright, let's bring the camera count around. I've placed this one too far back, but it gives a... Ooh. Ooh. I think it's got to go one back. As in one back in colour. Wait. I had 12 of these. Why do I only have 11? Because apparently one of them has oxidized in the time it took me to place them. Ah! Dag nabbit. Ah. Okay, that makes more sense, Raven. Sorry. That... I think that works. I'm going to need to sort out a whole heap of other things. But I think that's the colour we need. I think it looks pretty good, actually. It also looks pretty good from fairly close up as well. Where's my bed? In the place it's always been for the entirety of this stream, in the cupboard in the hole. Cupboard in the hole? Cupboard in the wall. Yeah, I know. It's exactly where I left it at the very start of the stream. It's time to kill you. I think I'll probably end up adding some more delineation. I'm wondering whether or not this is too thin. And this is where it becomes... excuse me, sir. Have you pondered just how much you're about to charge yourself? I'm wondering if I should be looking at a possible 2 or 3 wide pillar. Thank you, Mojang, for... Well... Yes, but have you seen the size of trial chambers nowadays? This build sponsored by Minecraft and the addition of trial chambers. Short version. They come with about 3 shulkers of copper per room. Right, so if we were to be... yeah, pretty much. They've changed it from and this is copper blocks in nice forms. All right, let's try. Is that the right height? Yes, it is. If I do that, I think I need to... Actually, I think that's... I don't think that's right. Whoops. If I do that, I need to have it double recess. I would need to put it on double secret probation. Actually, if we do... what? An Animal House quote isn't appropriate? You should be used to this by now, Raven. I think there, which means it's there. Yes. I think the double recess needs to go from... I was trying to get on top of the copper. Oh, it is absolutely Animal House. Right. That gives me 7, which should allow me to double this up. Be nice if I doubled it up in the right place. Also, I know none of this is waxed, so the moment I place it, there is every chance that it's going to go in the wrong direction. And I need more... Ah, why are we snowing again? Hello, you two. Yes, there will be all of the copper. Wow. But if we do have to do the double depth here, that really makes this wall stick out further than planned originally. So we're going double depth and double width compared to what we were planning. So this has just made this entire building way larger than originally. Oh yeah. I think I need to move the copper up to be able to see it in situ, because the extra depth is messing with the placement a bit. It should actually be starting about there, and I should probably why not? Let's do those. Let's put in it's kind of hard to tell in the snow, but I think that works. What I might end up doing is that would just be really, really expensive, as opposed to just expensive. I'm wondering if copper trapdoors in front of tough would work better. Oh. No, I think that is the right colour and material, but it needs to have delineations up the wall to make it so that it's more than just a solid block. A small test block could not be that expensive. Yeah, true. Can I sleep yet? I'd like to get rid of this snow. No expenses spared. Yes, well. I think... yeah, let's go with... and... that and that, I think. And can we... please, I'd like to get rid of the snow. It's very hard to see what I'm doing, because this is worse than rain. Although, remind me to hope for snow towards the end of stream when we get to Pretty's mode, because I swear this will look absolutely amazing with a snowstorm going on. I'd like to sleep. Yeah, moody mode will be insane in this. Thank you, Nanian. Very much appreciated, and absolutely not unexpected. There are commands for that. Yes, thankfully, but only the... bizarrely, this will make you laugh, only the cam account has those commands. But then again, the cam account is connected, so, well... my normal account is not admin. Or, sorry, it's not opt. I deliberately have been maintaining it so that I can't give in to temptation. And this should have been one block further forward. So I'll put it 2 further forwards instead. Trying to fall asleep. Yeah. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is a good number. Hello, Mad. Welcome in. Oh, that's it. That way we get back the darkness as well. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We're playing with Blackstone here again. I like that. I like that. What I think we need is... where's my polished deep slate? I need... Yes. Polished deep slate. Because I think I need something that will act as a delineation. Yeah. And now I'm too short. Great, turning a B-double-O here. Ah, no, not you. Ooh, yeah. That's right. But what it needs is something to show off a little better. It's either going to be two of these or... No, it's not going to be those. Might be, but no. What's the... Yes, I forgot. That's not the one I'm looking for. Actually, it might be. Okay. I'm going to allow myself the luxury of tinkering for a second. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do that? I can't see the other one. Give me back that piece of scaffolding, you rotten piece of... Oh, that's close. That is very close. What I might do is put a... Oh, yes. That might very nicely... Yeah. What if we turned that into... I might actually have this in the wrong place. It depends on what we do underneath this. But what if we do... like so, because then that lines up with the top of... Too much. It's lovely, but it's too much. I think we'll keep the tough for the interior. I think we'll keep the tough for the interior for the library sections. So the question becomes, do we go with... I think maybe 2 would be good, and possibly a little bit of additional polished. It's just, well, I didn't make any of that. It comes in handy not to have done that. If I do that and let's make another couple of those. Ooh, did I? Yep, I missed a block. It's not that tough is cheap nowadays, but I would rather not waste it. The breaking packed ice shocked me there. A wild Kamala. Ooh, I don't have that one. Pokeballs ready. Wait, did I only make 2 polished deep slate? Oh yeah, because I was thinking of only possibly doing that. Where's the deep slate tiles? There they are. Because that is... yeah, that's not going to be visible. And we need to do the same roughly here. So it's you, and there it is. I was about to say, where's my polished deep slate? Okay, how does that look? Yes, that's nice. That's got it. Ooh. Because we've got that double depth, we could introduce a little bit more shape. Yes. I have an idea. And it's a doozy. I have 15. Right. So whatever I have minus 15 in a minute. I am betting that these are all these are going to go all over the hillside because ice. Ice is nice. We had only one entry to the Marie Curie lookalike contest, and he was disqualified late in the contest. Okay, here's hoping that I caught all of those. And anyone who picked up that quote is probably wondering why. Right. You've stopped questioning the squirrels. Ah, but have the squirrels stopped questioning you? Also, that quote was from Real Genius. Shortly after they actually discover ice in their dorm. That is perfect. This is one of those, if you don't squirrel, and that... oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is just the right amount of shaping. Almost all of this is basically in the process of how big is this building going to become? And the answer to how big is this building going to become is absolutely yes. To which Raven has absolutely correctly picked out the right quote. 42 is... oh, that... yeah, that copper is just perfect. In that combination with the black stone and the... just, yes. Exactly. How much bigger is this going to be? Yes. I mean, the fun thing is, if I take the camera count and just go flying, and we see what this looks like against the hillside. And apparently half of the underground is visible, because Bobby, would you mind catching up? Hi, Bobby. Bob. Thank you. It's like, suddenly, world. That does need to be taller above that, but oh my goodness, does that look good from a distance. It's not Tor. It is Bobby. Well, it's a mix of everything. The fact that it then loaded every chunk into full render distance, which is like 32 chunks, is probably a mix of the two. I mean, look at that distance. Yeah, but it paused to load everything else as well. Yeah, this is going to just... Now, the thing is, I want to have another tower to the left of this, which will probably be even taller, but will block the line of sight of that. Do I want another tower? Or do we start start building downwards? Because I'm thinking we have this concept over here for our footpath entrance. Actually, I might not have another tower. I think we might just build this downwards from here. At which point we abandon the second tower. Because I'd been thinking of having a tower to the left, which is roughly where that all of that shape is, and where the very small me is. That you can just about see jumping up and down if you've got a good large screen. And that I was going to take up probably the height of that window above this building. I think that would be too much. I think we're going to end up building downwards from here. Thank you for joining us, Pixeleye, and welcome, and have a great evening. Welcome back was the statement I was going to say. I know it's been a hot minute. Yeah. Okay. Tower downwards, not tower upwards. Oh, shush, Tor. You know exactly what I mean. It's... Because there. Can I get up to there? Not from there, I can't. Because if I do build another... We'd be looking at... Do I have some? Yes, right. We'd be looking at... Let's see. We'd probably be going... And then we'd probably go out by 2. At which point we'd be looking at a building this tall. torn. Another building that tall with a similar sort of design. Yeah, but Raven, if it had that sort of design on all four sides at height... Yeah. I'm thinking... you're thinking that might work, aren't you? Because I am. Off by many error. Yeah. I'm just thinking if I have that design on another tower, but on all four sides, it needs to be taller. Are you thinking ridiculously tall would be the better answer, Landstrad? So sort of... that sort of height instead. Oh no, this is another tower next to it. Ah, sorry. Pillar is the... Yeah, I think it is too much. I think it'll probably end up being about here. Let's bring this in a bit. And we'll have that sort of... the shape of that... which we can't really see through the clouds, on all four sides. Just to really go over the top with it. And you never know, we might have to have a jumping goat on the top of the top. We've got so many jumping goats around here. I think... I am very tempted to go with having the second tower... just being in the clouds could be fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the second tower. So we'll have one that is embedded into the hill. AKA this one. And then we'll have one that is just a standalone tower. But what we might do is have it a lot less... below that area, we might have a lot less of it. So possibly have it on 4. Ooh. That's a thought. Have 4 pillars like this, but not much in the middle. Now that would just look silly. This is running a severe risk of ending up looking like a cut-down version of the citadel over the top of Decked Out. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's Deep Frost Citadel is the word I was looking for. None of these are in the right place. Needs a central item, but what it could be... Yes, I think you're right on that, Raven. I'm going to spleef myself in a minute. None of this is in the right place, anyway. Because it was built to the wrong dimensions. It was built to the old dimensions several days ago. Do the things that we wanna be. Ooh, I just thought I have another inspiration design that might work perfectly for the central sections of the taller tower for the lower bits. Also, is the camera count on? Yes, it is. Okay, the camera count is apparently running on fully overloaded gamma. I thought I heard a wandering trader for a minute. Nope. Okay. The hills are alive with the sound of wandering kindling. And Scotsman is making that up because they ain't there. Right. I think the other thing is, with this frozen river coming through downwards, having that extra tower might look really good against it. Right, let's... Now that I've tidied up my trash... Ah! I found some more murder snow! I thought I'd got all of that. Right. Apparently not. Well, I mean, there was always that risk. Things I want to do. Oh, I missed a couple of bits. I think the one thing is still missing from figuring out Murder Snow is tricky that way. Yeah, it really is. It likes to trick you and then murder you. What are we going to do to cap this? I think capping this out is probably the appropriate thing to be thinking about right now. That might be where we go back to Blackstone. Ooh, those are cracked. Those are useful. Yeah, I think I want to have... Oh, I've got 7. That'll do. Let's get back up to the top. The lovely thing is, this design is so huge that it's going to have plenty of room for building of pretties around the entire concept later. Right, here. Where's the midpoint? It's kind of hard to tell. The snow got in the way. Here? Yeah, that's right. Do I have any... Why do I have that out? Yes, I do. I should be going 2 forwards from there, I think. Oh, no, it's 1 and 1. Like so. Right, and then... Ow. I hate that if you're on the edge of a piece of scaffolding and you shift, you just literally drop like a stone. Right. let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? 6 is not a helpful number, Minecraft. How did I end up with 6? Oh, this is, really? This is an 11? 11 doesn't help either. If we put 1 here and 1 here, that gives me a 5, and then I've got, I'm short by 2. And do we... yeah, yep, that might work. That would probably be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus 7. What? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 18. 18, 36, 2. Perfect. Six is perfect, and even don't think there are any numbers recognised as... well, I mean... a lot of things are feeling dramatically unhelpful at the best of times right now. If I do that and that, however, what I can then do is 1, 2, 1, 2... come on. 2, 1, 2... 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2... Yes, I can count to 2 here. 2. Woohoo! I managed to count to 2 successfully 9 times. And that gives me my height, I think. Nearly. What I might like to do is... oh, would that be too much? That might be too much. To explain train of thought here, I'm thinking clad the top of this with another row of stuff to seal it up. But for these blocks of 4s, I'm thinking that might be nice as more copper. So the copper runs across the top of the building as well. But that might be too much. But is there such a thing as too much, where we're trying to make this look ridiculously over the top? Or that might work. And Scotsman gets distracted by flying goats in the background. Of all the statements. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. 4, 24. I've got 9 minutes. I can still do this. I have one more thing I want to do. We're not quite at that number yet. Particularly if I get distracted by flying goats again. Dang it, I don't have enough of this. Is it there or is it forwards? I think it's forwards. No, actually, I think it's just right there. Why is there so many quotes that I know I'm quoted as saying this, but why do all of my quotes make me sound dirty-minded? Comment. Look, it's not my fault. Wait. Oh, no, they're there. I was about to say, did I just make deep slate bricks when I meant to get deep slate tiles? But I didn't. I did make the tiles. Wrong one. Great. Now it's getting dark as well. Even Minecraft's against me. I like the way that not all of them got... yeah, you're not going to get phantoms. I sleep far too regularly for us to have phantoms. However, we did have a zombie. If you attack my foxes, I'll be upset at you. No setting fire to my foxes, zombie. You're not allowed to. Just glad at this point that it's just a zombie and not a suicide shrub. These do definitely need something across the top once they're finished. Yeah, that's nicer. Actually, those may be recessed too much. Dang it! Right, I'm gonna go and hide in a cupboard. I should probably have taken down that scaffolding on the right-hand side, but I'm not going to. Whoa. I've just seen this. Oh my. Yeah, those aren't recessed too much. Those are just right, actually. You invoke the snow. No snow dance, though. Yes. Let us get another... Let's see what this looks like in snow. Oh, this is just going to look ridiculous at a later date once it's actually more of it. Yes, this is Complementary Reimagined, and Complementary Reimagined combined with rain and snow and so forth is just absolutely beautiful. And I think this is going to look insane as it gets bigger. There's a statement there. That statement sounds wrong. But just wow. It's going to need some lighting. It will need lighting, which may mean significant amounts of glow lichen being added to help with some of the feel. But I think this is very, very much the direction I wanted to. Apparently I am still quotable when I'm not trying to be. I think that's probably when I'm most quotable. Yeah, those are recessed too much at the top though, so that'll need to be fixed. And then we need to come up with a roof to it, and yeah. I think the Scotsman gets distracted by flying goats in the background. Yes. I also get distracted by the cute foxes quite a lot. Because foxes, aren't they adorable? Train. I had a thought. It didn't fall over. I don't know whether or not we'll be sticking with carrying on with building this week, or if we'll go back to Gordonstein Ward, or back to Castle Gardenstein? Castle Gordonstein. I am playing it by ear this week on how I feel, and what I feel like focusing on, which at the moment appears to be whatever the squirrels go for. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening, and for just everything. Just because everything. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we'll be doing something, and only the squirrels know. I hope everyone has a good time zone, and I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. For those who are in areas that are ridiculously warm, look after yourselves. For those who aren't, look after yourselves. I hope everyone has a good evening. I will see you all again soon. Bye bye.